Hello everybody and welcome back to The Longest Journey. My name is Xinixia and this is episode 2 and we'll be going to go on and continue the story. We've just exited the Fringe Cafe, spoken to our boss Stanley, got paid, stolen some bread and found a ticket to a free gallery where we will be meeting the Spanish guy who seems to know what's going on. Because God knows we don't know what's going on yet. Double click please. Thank you. A little bit of a time skip so we get moving on. Now we want to go to the subway because we want to head to the Roma Gallery. The place on the ticket. And we need to buy a ticket. Now this, again, I've said a few times in the first episode that certain puzzles took a long time for me to figure out. This was another one. And it's not even a puzzle. Bear in mind, once again, that I was like 10 years old. 9 or 10, something like that. But I didn't even notice this gene scanner here. Because whenever you try and walk through here, it won't let you.
Uh-oh. I have to get scanned. Jumping gates in the Newport subway is a corporate offense liable to get me 5 years behind bars. I'm lucky.
So I was like trying to find, I was like, where's the ticket machine? I don't see it, and it's there. It's like hidden over in the corner here. And it's a gene scanner. That's how you get a ticket.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
And then you have to follow the instructions. Click the button, scan your card, get scanned, and then you can walk through the portal. The gate, rather, not the portal. Alright, credit card. And that's why you needed to speak to Stanley and get paid as well, because otherwise you wouldn't have enough money for a subway ticket.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metro Line subways for exactly 1 week.
$15 for a 1 week pass seems pretty good.
Genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
I can't even imagine how you would begin to go about genetic forgery. And now we can move through. Now we have to wait for the train. And in we go. So this is like our fast travel, basically, is the metro. There's always a different selection of people on the train as well, which is pretty cool. You then look at the map, and now you can see we've just come from East Venice and we want to go to the Watertown Bridge. And here is the Roma Gallery, where children visualize their dreams, and we should hopefully be meeting Cortez.
Hello, sir. Sir? I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that.
Okay. He's hiding over in the corner here as well. Here he is.
About time you showed up.
How dare you?
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
You brought me all the way down here.
You brought me all the way down here to look
at
at a painting?
Yes, but there's more. Just look at it.
If something is in red, then it's an action that you do, rather than something you say. Let's look at the painting.
It's nice work.
It's very nice. But there's more to it than nice. Keep looking.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
I see art.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that. Beyond art.
Truth.
Truth?
Truth.
Yeah, there
Exactly.
we go. Got it right.
A deeper truth. This painting,
Some of these things I can never
this
quite remember.
particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a
Very
5-year-old
deep now.
child are
the
rarely
meaning of art.
technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
Can't say I've
So
ever been a
you're
huge
saying
fan of art
real
myself,
is not defined by the skill of the artist?
as I'm more interested
Then
in
what is
technique
art?
than
If
the
just
soul.
anybody can create something more real than artists who've spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money
Well,
I
it was
don't
about
have on a
35
subway
minutes.
ticket,
Come on
only
now.
to have to stand here and listen to...
you saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here,
This
isn't it?
dude is absolutely creeping on me.
Didn't I tell you to stay out of my personal life?
Yes. Yes, you did. But I chose not to listen.
Okay,
My
call the
point
police.
about art and truth
Call
is
the
this,
cops. We got a
Some
creep over
things
here.
look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here. And your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Getting angry.
I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
Oh,
What?
come on now.
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
See, in real
Not
life,
again, no
this never would
way.
have happened.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions. Yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Oh,
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
it's like, well,
I
bye.
said...
Goodbye.
See ya. Just casually strolls off, leaving me wondering what the fuck just happened. Alright, so that was worthwhile. Well, it advances the storyline if nothing else. And we will probably never come back here ever again. Back to East Venice. Alright. Ooh, where do I actually go now? Oh, I have to go to work, of course. That was it. There will be moments when I will forget what I have to do. I will do my best to make them as brief as possible. Alright, let's go.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
What, from the 2 people sitting there? Who already have drinks? Oh, hello. It's a mole man. Now a very confused mole man. Chapter 2. Through the Looking Glass.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
I don't remember exactly how many chapters there are, but quite a lot is the easy answer. Okay, while we're here, let's open the window. And have a look out. Because we're going to need to do this impossible puzzle very soon. Now, what we need to do. We have to let down the clothesline. This is about a 12-step puzzle, just so you know. We have to...
It's a rubber glove, but it's pretty useless with that big hole in it.
No, not that. Alright, we have to get the bread and use it on the rubber ducky. Because we want to attract this seagull. This is very logical. You have to attract the seagull, there you go, down onto the rubber ducky. Because the seagull will, of course, try to eat the bread and will puncture a hole in the rubber ducky. Why do we need the rubber ducky? Stupid question. Why would you not need the rubber ducky? There it goes.
Clank?
Clank indeed. So now, we can pull up the chain. And we get to... Oh. We get to take the clothesline. And that's us down out the window now. So. That's us done in here. Let's go out to the hallway. There's nothing else we can do here. Oh, actually, there is... we can take a leaf from this plant. Which is only useful for one thing, and it's only for an Easter egg. Again, later on. But I'll try and remember and do it later. When we get to that point. It'll be a while, though. So if I forget, I apologize. Okay. Let's talk to Fiona. And this is one of my favorite lines in the whole game. Did your tongue stick to the windowpane again, Fiona?
Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Then explain to me. How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself? Or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
Well, what's going on? I'd talk to someone about it.
That's what I figured. It's not something you can just stow away and forget about. What I saw, I won't ever be able to forget that, real or not.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico. You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
Pretty good.
I've heard
invention.
about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
Nice.
What?
That sounds awesome.
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room. Like being in the middle of a holo theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and smells.
You tell me
It
the year is
only lasted
2300
for
they don't
a
have
few
smell of
seconds,
theatres yet.
And then it all just
That's just disappointing.
disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up, which leaves me wondering how long it'll take before I end up in a mental institution.
Not too long, I don't imagine. I don't think you're going crazy. Oh, actually, let's tell her about the thing that happened at the cafe.
Something equally weird happened at the cafe last night.
What was that?
Last
mole
night,
man.
at the cafe, right in front of everybody, this creature appeared out of thin air. Just like your forest. It was only there for a few seconds and then it disappeared, but everybody saw it. Everybody.
Oh my. What's going on, love? I don't scare easily, but this is really getting to me.
Don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure, Cortez is involved.
It's his fault.
Cortez?
He's drugged the water with hallucinogenics.
How is he involved?
I don't know that either. I'd love to find out, though.
Okay, let's go. I'm done talking to you now.
I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
We will. We'll be fine. You can't actually die in this game. It's worth noting. I didn't realize that, of course, when I first played it, so some of the more panicky moments had me really panicked. And then they kind of just get a bit silly once you realize that actually you can't get hurt. There's one specific one, very, very much towards the end of the game, which is a bit like that. Oh, there's the duck! There's the duck!
Duck. Bon voyage, Ducky!
There goes the duck. Alright, can I get the duck yet? I think so. Because the duck pops up over here. I don't think you need anything specific to get it. Yeah, here's the duck. See, it's just this tiny little blue thing down here that you're supposed to notice. There we go. We now have a rubber ducky.
The duck's deflated.
Let's inflate it. Oof. Inflated rubber ducky.
The duck's inflated.
Not much we can do at the moment with it. Do I have all the ingredients for this? No, I don't. Actually, there's something I've missed. Well, not missed, but I need to go back for. Alright, if you go over to the left
I
here.
love this mirror.
Oh,
I wonder what happened to the artist.
sorry.
Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
I think that's what the artist of that actually does. I think that's why that joke is funny. Over here on the left, in case you hadn't noticed it, there's this big machine. Just labeled as machine. And there's a clamp here that we want to get. This is all part of the same puzzle. So having got the ring earlier, we now have to use our gold ring to connect the cables
I hope
up
it doesn't
here.
melt or anything.
And somehow we don't get an electric shock. Despite how tightly
It's alive!
Despite how tightly we've managed to wrap these cables around the ring. Now we have a small puzzle whereby we need to do... okay, let's see. I think if you just keep doing this, one after the other, they eventually line up. Oh. This is... I seem to remember this being how I did it
What
before.
a mystifying contraption.
Shush.
And completely absurd. What are all these valves and wheels and thingamajigs for? What grand purpose does it all serve?
Alright. There we go. See? See? Eventually it just gets you there. So you want to get them all in a straight line, basically, is the whole idea. And now this machine is powered. I don't know why any sort of machine would have that kind of a thing going on it. Then we have to release... No, we have to
Mystifying.
release the pressure of the valve up here first. So this goes down. Because we all know how these machines work. These are very common in every household. Now we want to drain the copper liquid here. Very standard procedure. And then we can remove the clamp. See? It's obvious. It's easy.
I'm not leaving my gold ring.
Oh yeah, we have to get the
Somebody's
gold ring
going
back.
to have to replace that cable eventually.
And again, we don't get electrocuted. No idea how. So that's the machine puzzle. This is all part of the same thing. I promise you. I know you can't see it at the moment. You can't understand how is the clamp and the rubber ducky. How do these work? Don't worry, we'll get there. Actually, I can kind of show you. Because what you do is you do this. Oh, yep, there we go. And then you also attach the clothesline to it. Now this is again, I mean, it's very obvious. Look at it. This is perfectly normal thing to have.
The ducky's keeping the clamp open.
Alright, we need to remove the duck though. Hang on. I'll show you why. Let's just go do it straight away. We go to the subway. We can, so we may as well. I don't even remember what this thing does. Now, over here on these tracks, see these sparks? You have to look at these sparks.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. Looks like a large iron key.
Looks like a big iron key, okay. Well, that sounds like something we might need. So, let's look at the rubber ducky. We remove the band-aid, so you can hear that it starts hissing. We wrap the ducky around the clamp. We use the clamp
When I was
and
a
the
wee
rope.
lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind
And
my
we-
house. Never caught anything.
And we fish up
My
the
luck's
key.
improved.
We fish up the key using an inflated ducky that then deflates, allowing the clamp to close around the key, and you can pull it up again. It's
That's
the
a pretty
best.
cool catch.
It's the best puzzle. It's truly the greatest puzzle ever. And also the stupidest, most convoluted puzzle you're ever likely to find. And we have now lost the ducky and the clamp and everything, because that's all they were used for. If you finished using something, it'll just disappear from your inventory, which is
It's
quite
a
nice.
large iron key.
And now we have this key for some reason. Now, where am I going? This is something I need to figure out now. Because this is a point where don't remember exactly where I'm going. Let's go to the park. See if we can find Emma at the academy. I think that's what we have to do. I may be incorrect. I am incorrect. Uh-oh. Has he forgotten already? He may have done. I got distracted. Let's go to the cafe then. There's only so many places we can go, so... No. Oh, hang on, no, I think we speak to Charlie. Who you're supposed to have spoken to
Any
already.
nightmares tonight, April?
After last night, are you kidding? It's a wonder I haven't gone crazy yet.
So you're in the true believer crowd then?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, a lot of people who were here last night refuse to admit that they saw what they saw. Or they blame it on hidden holographic projectors or drugs in the coffee.
That's as good an explanation as any, don't you think?
Is it? Among all the alternatives, you'd prefer to believe in a conspiracy?
Oh dear.
What? And
Conspirators.
face the fact that we all might be going mad, or that something really bad is happening.
Who knows, April? Perhaps sometimes it's better to embrace the mystery rather than trying to explain it.
I believe what I see, Charlie. Sometimes I don't even believe that. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Mind if I ask you a few questions,
See if we
Charlie?
can find out where Cortez is going to be.
Why would I mind,
I think
girl?
it's this guy who tells us. Alright. I don't care about any of this. Hang on, let's
What's
talk
your
about...
take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Let's
Anything
see.
else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies.
Oh, here we go, here we
He
go.
loves the classics, calls them real art.
No, come on now. Ah,
Thanks, Charlie.
I thought he was going to tell me. Hang on. There's no one else down here to talk to. Okay, who else do I go speak to then? I have to find Emma somewhere, but I don't remember where she is. Okay. Because I have to be prompted to go and speak to Zach, I remember. Because he's the one who tells me where to go. But I have to be prompted to go to him first. I'm not even sure if I can go anywhere at the moment. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Maybe go back to the border house? Because I know I'm supposed to speak to Zach. Nope, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip through that. Where have I not been? I've been everywhere. Maybe I have to go and try and paint again. Oh, can't believe I've forgotten something already this early. That's bad.
Not today.
Nope, not today. Okay, fine.
I'll just leave.
Maybe... Maybe go back to and speak to Emma. Fiona's what I meant to say. Excuse me.
Hi. Yes?
Ah,
Have you seen Cortez today?
Here we go.
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival
That was
cinema,
it,
but
okay.
where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here. You should talk to him, darling.
Great.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Thanks.
So now we have to go up and...
I have to get going.
So now we have to
Take
go up
care
and
of
talk to
yourself
Zach.
out there, darling.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
She's got the amazing triple knock that happens when she goes one knock and it goes do-do-do.
Well, well.
Very difficult
what do you
skill to
know?
acquire.
The princess comes knocking after all.
Yes, I finally realized what I was missing out on.
About time, too. So, you, ready to
Doesn't
hang out?
get it.
Just do me one favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
Oh.
A reason? You want a reason? Okay. What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
Whoa.
What?
Once again, gentlemen.
I mean, if I'm gonna use
100%
my
tactics.
VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
We'll see, Zach.
Just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole. And that wouldn't make me very happy.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out. And I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
No. I just need to do some research for a painting.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? The shriveled
Spoken
old
to him
weirdos
once.
turn you on? What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
Whatever. Hey, like I give a shit, you're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
So, where's Cortez?
I love
when
his
he's not
confidence,
outside
though.
reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power Building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area. Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight.
Oh my god.
Something really filthy.
Something every young man
Zach,
should aspire
I don't
to.
think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding, yeah? Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip. And the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things to do. And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea at all.
Ooh. Alright, so now we know where we're going. Let's head up that way. Okay, so we're heading to the Metro Circle now. I'm gonna go find an old theater. Here we go. Metro Circle. So I'm actually gonna leave this video here. We've made a bit of progress.
Believe this is the
Oh,
first
hang on.
thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
Whoops. There we go. Sorry, I'm now going to leave this video here. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please feel free to leave a like down below. Comment, and I will try my best to get back to you. If you enjoy my content, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel, and you'll get more videos like this daily, along with some other content that I put up from time to time. Thank you once again. Please enjoy the rest of your night, morning, evening, or day, depending on what you're having now. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.